For more on this, let's bring in Jok Madut Jok. He's a professor of anthropology at the Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs at Syracuse University. Protesters back on the streets of Khartoum today. Several people killed, according to reports. How can the military restore calm? What can they do?
I think the situation in Sudan is terribly disheartening to a lot of people, above all the millions of Sudanese who toppled the dictatorship 2 years ago. But also the international community, including the neighboring countries who are affected by what is going on in Sudan, and the rest of the world, which have celebrated the success of the revolution in 2019, and have been trying to help the Sudanese people emerge successfully from 30 years of dictatorship and destruction of the country by the former regime. Of course, what we are seeing in Khartoum right now, apart from the violence and the destruction that is going on, and the arrest of political leaders, arrest of parliamentarians, I think we can expect this situation to escalate further and divide Sudan ever more. It is a great deal of disappointment to everybody who has ever cared about the Sudanese people.
The coup has been widely condemned by the international community, and it's threatening the relationship with the United States. It's already withdrawn funding. How serious is this for Sudan?
This is extremely serious for Sudan. The withdrawal of the money aside, I think going forward, there is going to be continued withdrawal of all the prospects of investment and development aid and humanitarian aid, and that will have serious repercussions for the Sudanese people above all. But I think what this will mean is that the Sudanese people themselves will continue to be divided, and there might be confrontations between those supporting the coup and those who are against the coup, as the pictures are showing on the streets of Khartoum. Those divisions don't bode well for the unity and stability of Sudan going forward.
General Burhan says infighting between political factions led him to sort of intervene. He said it could have led to a civil war if he hadn't have done that. The army is now saying it wants to form a legislative council. How does that differ from the sovereign council that has just been disbanded?
It doesn't differ at all. I think if they are just going to go back and form another government and create another legislature, it's not going to be different from what the coalition government was doing and what the people of Sudan expected to proceed up to the end of the interim period and have elections so that the Sudanese people can select their leaders. I think it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. The only difference it makes is that it has disappointed the people of Sudan, and I think the Sudanese are going to duke it out between themselves. Some of them are going to be, there is really a genuine threat of a civil war coming out of this, because the Sudanese people did not expect the military to return and take control, especially Al-Burhan and Hameti, who are linked to the former dictatorship, the dictatorship led by Omar al-Bashir, who is now behind bars because of the genocide and atrocities that he has committed in Sudan. These guys, these gentlemen in power now, who are trying to take power now, are linked to the National Congress Party, the Islamic Front, and therefore I don't think the Sudanese people are going to sit and watch their country being hijacked in this way.